Long time no see, fellow watch enthusiasts. We have the Citizen Caliber 0200, newly released, it seems, on Citizen. I haven't checked this website in that long, but it was pretty high up there on their newest releases. I'm going to give you my thoughts on this. It intrigued me because it was the newest iteration of their sort of flagship premium model that they've been, I guess I want to say, experimenting with their brand, because Citizen is not really well known for having these like Rolex level price levels on their watches. I mean, they're not a cheap watch brand, but they're known for just kind of, really good getting really good value for their watches that have great designs, a lot of great features, great build quality, and a lot of interesting kind of crossovers like Disney and Avatar, different franchises that they do a lot of, Star Wars. But I remember a little ways back, they released the Citizen Caliber 0210 here with the black dial and the white dial with the date feature. Now, this is very similar. This new one I saw here, I'm guessing, I haven't read too much into this, that it's kind of like the same movement and everything, maybe kind of decorated a little bit differently here with that gold piece on the back, the rotor there. But the key thing is that it doesn't have the date feature on it. And to me, just with the black strap, as well, it just appears a much dressier piece. They want $10,000 for this, and I thought they were pushing it, testing the boundaries here with this $8,400 price tag on the black and white dials of these previous ones. Now, don't be FOMOing over this message of almost sold out, order now. My last video on my channel was actually talking about this watch, and I believe it said this like a year ago, half a year ago. I don't remember the last time I made a video on that channel. It's been on this channel. It's been a while, but I'm just kind of coming back. But yeah, so this has said this for quite a while now, and now I just saw that they released this one new one. So I don't know how many of these they're selling. Maybe it was somewhat successful, and they're kind of pushing it a little bit more now. Seeing how they do. What are my overall thoughts? I don't know if this is more limited edition. This is out of 160. Does it say when what the total is for these? I'm not really sure. I don't have a ton of time to really edit this right now, so I'm not going to like waste a lot of recording time trying to search that out. But this is out of 160. I would say otherwise it's kind of a little bit similar, and just my quick opinion on it. And this is gonna be very subjective, so your mileage is gonna vary, but this is too dressy of this for me. Personally, I do think if you are more of a dress watch person, if you're sort of a preppier dresser, or your line of work kind of will allow for a dressier watch, you can dress this up. This is absolutely a dressy watch, but this watch, I feel like, with the steel bracelet and the having something about having that date there as well, and just the overall look of the piece, it looks like there's no numbers on the small dial here. There's numbers here. You can dress this down. I feel like at the end of the day, you could wear jeans and a nice sweater and wear this. I think you could maybe do that with this one too, but I mean, we're talking about a $10,000 watch. I mean, we're talking about an $8,000 watch. You probably want to be, I guess, dressing up for both of these. But just in my opinion, my personal subjective taste in watches, I like the 0210s more. If I had to shell out for one of these, I would go for one of those, I think. But you're spending all this money on it. You get that little gold piece on the back, which I don't think this one has. Yeah, this doesn't have that gold rotor on the back there. I think this is probably maybe the dress watch to get. I do like it. I think if I were a dressier sort of watch enthusiast, dress watch enthusiast, this would be the one to go. I feel like this one's probably a little more versatile, just in my personal opinion. But yeah, either one of these watches I would not be getting, because at $8,400 even, I'm already thinking about just an entry-level Rolex or something, just getting on the wait list for something like that. So it's interesting. I'd love to know, how many of these are selling. What's the sort of enthusiast response around this watch in the watch community? I'd like to know what you think about this caliber, the 0210, but also their newest one, the 0200. Do you agree with me that it's a little bit of a dressier version? What do you think about it? Which one of these, would you pay up a little bit extra to get this $10,000 one? What's your opinion on this whole pushing these higher prices for Citizen as a whole. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let's continue the conversation down below, and trying to get back on my Frankly on Time YouTube channel. So look out for more videos very soon. Thank you.